Yo, yes. I'm so excited. Dude, I've been listening to Metallica the whole fucking way here. Hey, I'm your friend Tony. Should we skate over? I haven't skated in a month. Don't tell Tony. Whoa. Nuh-uh. I'm not doing that, am I?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you are.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I already called my doctor.
Oh my God.
My doctor's my best friend. And I called him and said, get ready for telehealth. Even this is like Herculean for me. Had it up already? Wow. Safety first. I'm ready to skate. Awesome. Yes. Oh my God.
Way bigger.
But I can do that one, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
What if you hold my hand?
I can't.
This is where he says, I just tell people, you got that.
Yeah. No, this. Yeah.
And then they get hurt.
Yeah.
This is his. That's his comedy.
That's your comedy.
That's my comedy. I haven't laughed at anyone.
Well, that's big of you.
Well, get ready. You can see the old Ratman on the board.
Welcome. Here we go.
And I'm not Tony Hawk.
Well, I'll tell you. So I've been thinking of nicknames. You're Hawk, you're Wolf, and I'll be Ratman.
Oh, it's like King in the Bing, Sting in the Wing, or whatever the hell they got.
You're prey for both of us.
Oh, I didn't put that together, but you're right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if you hang out with us long enough, we will kill you.
Please, I'd be honored. I already called my doctor.
Yeah,
We'll kill you with. You mean with our recommendations on how to skate?
Yeah, like your progression, like
Yeah.
you got this, like hey, you got this. Like, he's gonna end
That's
you,
all
dude.
I
Oh,
need.
yeah. Do you want to? I skated with Lincoln Ueda yesterday.
Yeah,
He and I are trying to relearn backside hurricanes.
yeah. No, sorry, you helped him with that. I saw that.
I did.
I saw him.
I did
get
say.
annihilated.
I did say you got it.
You got this.
Yeah. And then he took a dive from the deck.
A giant slam.
Yeah.
That was a.
But in my defense, the ones that he was doing before that, he was coming down the wall,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and then he just rolled all the way out. So
It's almost like you got this. Cursed him.
yeah, I should watch that.
I'm forever scarred. Like from here on out, like if I'm doing something, you go, dude, you got this. I'm like, I gotta go.
So he thinks that I'm a little too encouraging to people.
Here it is.
I think you can never be encouraging enough in life, skateboarding.
Yeah.
But I kind of do that with when someone doesn't got it, and I go, "You got this." Like
That's
before
what he
Jason
does.
goes on stage. Ratman, who's the prey now? That's my skateboarding move.
That'd be. You could have a good special trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should it
Everything
be?
you do is a special trick.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Wait,
Special needs trick.
Oh my god.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely am touched.
He loves it, dude. And that's all you and I care about. Like
That's
when he
amazing.
skates,
Yeah.
he loves it. You
Yeah.
know? And that's to me like when someone's not
Who loves it?
the Ratman.
Ian Fidance
Yes.
is here.
Ian
That was my
Fidance.
intro.
Oh, nice
Yeah.
work.
I was trying to segue, but you weren't
that was
catching
perfect.
the drift.
Yep,
so.
no, I can't. Okay, man.
It's all right. You got this.
Yeah, you got this. You got it. Just act like it's a vert and drop in, man. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Good for you guys. I'm happy for both of you. Welcome to the show,
Welcome to
Ian.
the show. Yeah,
I'm so
thanks, Ian.
excited.
I'm excited to see you here. Look how
yeah.
you've progressed. You go skating with me, and now you're doing a show with Tony Hawk.
I know.
You like really flipped it, man.
It's incredible.
Yeah, you're like pro. You're basically pro.
I mean, let's be honest. I'm basically a Make-A-Wish.
I might. You know what?
It's-
I have a skateboard company. I might give you a pro model.
no way.
Yeah.
Are you
Wait,
serious?
Wait. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a pro model. Congratulations. You are my first pro on Father Grind skateboards.
Yeah.
That's not usually how it works. Usually you want to present the model to him.
Yeah, well,
as a surprise.
I'm not as organized as you. Am I?
Okay.
Yeah. It can be
Let's
a
go.
collaborative effort.
We want to do a board like Jason Ellis and Ian Fidance model, like because Tony and we have one on Hawk versus Wolf.
Shared.
Wait, you don't get to decide.
You just offered him a pro model and then
And you're
then cut it in half.
rescinding?
No, it
Yeah,
sounded
no,
like-
I
it
meant
sounded like you
collab
wanted
on
to-
the design and then for
yeah,
my board.
Yeah, I thought you
Yeah.
you were trying to get back on a board with me, and I was like, if you want to, sure, but if you want one by
No.
yourself, yeah.
Once
yeah.
I go pro, it's
Yeah.
See you in the dust.
Oh, you get with the Birdman, and now it's like, see you later, Jason.
Oh yeah, the Birdman, the Ratman, the Wolf Mate.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Wow.
Yeah. No, are you
Quick with
serious about the board?
Yes.
This is a cool.
Yeah, I'd be honored to have an Ian Fidance.
What's the
board.
shape? What's the graphic? What's the how many are you making?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, you know,
One for me and one for Ian.
yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, these will not be things that
They're
people
gonna
want to
sell
buy.
They're gonna sell out immediately.
I was thinking the old fishtail board.
yeah,
That's cool.
That's not
Yeah,
bad for
that's
you.
sick, yeah.
Yeah, that would be sick. And it has the little plastic things on the side for the
Rails?
grinding. You know, is that what it's called?
Blend
Rails.
that.
Yeah.
be pro.
Well, you'd sell
Cool.
those accessories. So there you go. Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Ian accessories shaped in the form of a mustache.
Yep.
I mean,
Wow.
let's go. And on the thing, it could be a hawk and a wolf and then a rat like this
Wow.
over it. And it'd be
Wait,
like
did I
this-
just get in the mix too?
Like,
Yeah.
don't look at me. It looks like he just threw you in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought I'd throw, the young
If
kids.
if
something.
it'll help,
You
sure.
know?
You can.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's usually a little bit of a contract negotiation when you start trying to put Tony Hawk on the board with you, but
well,
Sure.
to be fair, I don't have the IP on just a hawk.
right.
So you
to
can
us.
use a hawk. That's fine. If you
Yeah.
put my name on it, then we'll talk.
Well, I was thinking about going to a boardwalk and getting a caricature artist and putting you as a hawk on there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like when they make you with the tennis racket,
You're,
and then
you're
it's
no
like,
longer on Father Grind. I don't
oh,
want to.
come on.
Can't push it, man.
I
Tony,
did one
I'm
of
a
those
free
when I was a
agent.
kid. I did one of those when I was a kid. My parents took me to Lake Havasu, and we went to London Bridge. That's like an
Yeah.
American, rite of passage. And a guy did a caricature of me, and he's like, "What do you like to do?" I said, "I like to skateboard." And he drew me as a girl, like most definitely a girl. He thought I was a girl.
Because your hair.
Yeah, I guess
Amazing.
So, yeah. And also in the like full kook stance, just
Yeah.
That's the best.
And I was like, "Is that me?" Oh
oh man,
Do you have that?
no, I wish I did.
That's fair though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have kept that either.
that can be so like detrimental to a child's self-worth. Like, they draw me as a cartoon, and then the guy's like, "I'm gonna make you a girl and make you."
I
wear
used
a
to get it like
dress."
I'd go to a restaurant, they'd be like, "Do you want anything, ma'am?"
Really?
Yeah, and then I would just play it. I would just.
I used to get that
Look,
on the
high
phone.
voice.
Look, he looked like
Really?
a girl.
Well, the pink's not helping.
You really love
I
pink.
almost brought that shirt today. That's wild.
You look like you just.
I was
got
gonna
done-
bring that shirt for Andy Anderson because that's my animal chin shirt.
Oh, wow.
You look like you just got done reading the Babysitters Club. Like calling a crush, laying on your belly with your legs kicking up. That's great.
Yeah. So have you been skating since I taught you how to skate?
Well, Jason, you taught me how to skate safely,
Yeah.
and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then I thought I'd take things into my own hands. And without my mentor and my father grind, I injured myself and I sprained my toe.
Yeah.
Which is such an embarrassing injury.
No. No,
I
it's not.
pulled my toe.
No, I can
And
tell.
That's an easy one to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not, see
Yeah.
how we weren't making fun of you because we've done
Thank
that.
you.
And it doesn't go away.
Yeah, and that's such a balance point.
It lingers.
Yeah.
Every time you like stub it again, it's
Yep.
like the whole thing restarts.
So I had to stay off it for a while. But I did skate around like in my street a little bit when I would be like, it feels better, I can skate. And I'd hop on and be like, I cannot skate.
Do you want to know the hack for a toe like that?
What?
Tape it to the next toe. That's a hack if you have to get back up to skate, or if you're so compelled to keep
Yeah.
skating.
I heard about this guy who taped his wrist to his arm.
Oh. No. Well, no, I shattered my
It didn't work
wrist.
for him though.
It,
Yeah.
it worked for a couple of walls. I did because I got knocked out as well, and when I woke up, it was like doing this weird wonky thing.
Yeah.
So I like pulled it back in, and they wanted me to go to the hospital, and I had the ride.
As you should have.
Right, but I did the duct tape thing. Like because the only reason I told him is because I forget, and then I revisit things with like a sober mind now, and I'm like, okay, that's like Hollywood, like you're a madman. Yeah. But back then, everybody that was around me, the other skateboarders were like, yeah, man, like,
I love how you go back then as if you're no longer a madman.
Well, I think now
I sparred with you the other night, and you said the scariest thing I've ever heard in my life. You said, punch me. You don't know who you're fighting right now. And I was like, oh, God. And then your 15-year-old son, I go, what any advice? He goes, yeah, don't cower and turn away. And I go, oh, am I doing that? And he goes, every time you throw a punch.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was...
He's so new when he punched me because I'm like, we're sparring.
Don't hit me back.
If he threw a punch, I'm trying to get in the way of it because he didn't want to hit me. And I'm like, this is sparring. Like, the whole point is to punch you. So go ahead. And it's like, I wouldn't say you don't know who you're dealing with. It's if you fight, it's like Tony Shins. If you hit his shins, you'd be like, oh my God, sorry. He can't feel his leg.
Oh.
He can't feel anything down there.
It's like the leg in Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
Never see that?
Dude, show him.
Well, the thing is if I hit it, I don't really know if any damage happened because I just feel pressure.
Right.
So I have to go check to see is it wide open? Is it barely scraped? They all feel the same.
When I tape my wrist up, I remember pacing on the deck, waiting for me to go again, not really thinking that, okay, this is now kind of a little bit set, but it doesn't work anymore. And my ride, I had the main reason I stayed up there was because it was the first and only time in my whole career where I was gonna win. Mm-hmm. Like it was like, you make that ride, you are winning the contest. And I'd already done the ride in qualify. I qualified first. This doesn't happen to me. It's usually like, good luck, Jason. If you get third, you kind of won. And I was like, I'm gonna win. Like this is that's like one of those things I want to win one pro contest, and that was like my one that I was gonna win. So I'm pacing, and my face is gray because when you break bones, you get a bit sick.
Oh, you know how it goes.
And when I dropped in, when I dropped in, I was like tail grab 540. I'm like, oh, you can't do tail grab anything anymore. So I did a backside 540, and then I was like, I'll just do whatever I was supposed to use this hand. I'll use this hand instead on the fly. And then I did a lip slide, and when I did the lip slide, my hand went like that.
Oh no!
And when it went, I heard it go. And that made my legs just gave out. And as I knee slid across the flat, I was like, ambulance guy. Like, I'm ready to go.
Ambulance guy.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm the ambulance guy.
Yeah. Hello, how do you do?
I don't have an ambulance.
No, they did. They were like really trying to help me. They were nice.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember Blaze Blowin? Do you know
yes,
Blaze Blowin?
Of course.
Rest in peace. He was this amazing skater. I think he was from Midwest or East Coast. I don't remember exactly. But there was a contest where he broke his wrist like that before the event. And it was definitely like, he didn't put it back.
Yeah.
It was just facing the wrong, pointing downward.
Yeah.
And he skated this whole amateur event because it was like the finals. It was
right.
like NSA finals. And I remember watching the video of the contest, and someone's asking me, like, dude, what about your wrist? Like, it's fucking broken, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then he got like third place.
Right. And it doesn't, I feel like now someone would maybe try to stop them. Do you think?
I mean, it was the 80s.
It just seemed, it just seemed different.
People didn't wear condoms, and people didn't stop you from skating with a wrist hanging off.
Nobody said, I had team managers. Nobody, I mean, I did get knocked out, so I don't remember everything, but I don't remember anybody going, Jason, like it's not worth it.
There's no way you're doing this.
Yeah.
Nobody came over to me.
Yeah.
It was
because everybody just got back from Vietnam like 10 years ago and was like, you don't talk about pain.
It wasn't that long ago.
Oh.
That old dude. I mean,
he's not that far off.
Yeah, okay. But maybe it's like because we're the children of the people that got back from Vietnam.
Yeah.
And it's just, we were raised to be like, just take it. I think there was a couple of people on the deck, like, because I was pacing and my face was gray, and one person was like, You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, I got
I
this.
respect you until you pass out.
Yeah. And then you're a girl.
Yeah.
And now a word from our sponsors. Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing access to affordable sexual health treatments, all from the comfort of your couch or wherever you sit at home. Doesn't have to be your couch.
Hims provides access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments such as chewable, hard mints, proven treatments like Viagra, Cialis, or their generics for up to 95% cheaper. Whoa, 95%.
That means you're paying 5%?
I think that's the math, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. No insurance needed. Pay one low price for your treatments, online visits, ongoing shipments, and provider messaging.
Start a free online visit today at hims.com/hawk. That's HIMS.com/hawk for your personalized ED treatment options.
Hims.com/hawk. The products mentioned are chewable compounded products which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
As a comedian that is now actually a comedian that travels, I need coffee on the road. I go on planes. I go to other states. Sometimes those states are known for jank coffee. Sometimes I go to the comedy club and they have jank coffee. I need good coffee so that I can get energized to energize the crowd to put on a show. And AeroPress delivers. The only coffee maker that makes great travel coffee is AeroPress. And now they've introduced a complete travel system. Their newest innovation, the AeroPress Go Plus, is the first product that makes great tasting coffee using their brewing system that was designed for the life on the go. It's a travel coffee revelation. All the other travel coffee makers out there either make bad coffee or don't travel well, and none of them allow you to make coffee directly into your tumbler that you can pack your coffee maker right back into before you go. AeroPress combines the best qualities of a few coffee brewing methods into one cup. A little French press, a little pour over, and a little espresso, all into one cup. It's the best cup of classic coffee you'll ever drink. And we've got an incredible offer for our audience on Go Plus. Visit aeropress.com/woof. That's AEROPRESS.com/woof and use the promo code WOOF to save 20% off your first order. That's aeropress.com/woof and be sure to use the code WOOF at checkout to save 20%. It's time to say goodbye to crappy coffee and yes to better adventures fueled by better coffee. We thank AeroPress for sponsoring our show. Back to the show.
What, have you had any injuries through your life?
Yeah. I got in a fight with my best friend. I swung like this, and he put his elbow up like that, and my thumb hit his elbow, and it just snapped. And I had just started a job as a carpenter, so I'd have my hand in a crutch. What?
In a cast?
Cast.
You're good.
Yeah. Sorry. Cut that? No, leave it. I let people see me for who I am.
It's not that far off. It's
yeah.
okay.
So I've been on crutches before, but I'd have my hand in a cast. So then I had to do everything with my left hand as a carpenter. So my hand got like, I could only use one hand. So I was like super callous and everything. And then I went to bed with a woman. And then the next week there were some issues in my nether regions. And I went to the clinic and I was like, I think I have an STD. There's like blistering. And they were like, and when does it hurt? And I go, after I masturbate. And they go, what hand do you usually use? I go, my right hand. They go, can we see your left hand? And it's just all cut up and gross. And they're like, yeah, use lube. What's the matter with you?
You actually had to go to a doctor to find that out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then another time I didn't wear underwear at work and I was digging out a ditch and I got all this dirt and sweat on my jeans. And I went to the clinic again and was like, I think I have something's wrong. And they were like, I was like, it hurts when I pee. And they gave me a test like nothing. What's going on? And I was like, it hurts. And they're like, your jeans are dirty. Are you wearing underwear? I was like, no. And like, you have a UTI. Give us more money now. And I was like, oh shit.
Wow.
So those are some of Ian's injuries, Tony.
Is that not the story you wanted, Tony? Well, it started with that.
I mean,
It started with the fist, and then it ended like this.
I think you equate injury to doctor's visits, but
yeah,
I get it.
I mean, I also
No, you don't.
okay, all right. I got hit by a car in 2020.
There you go.
Separated my sacrum from my pelvis, slipped my L4, L5.
Oh,
Good.
that's
I mean, not, you know what I mean?
And I had
And you didn't go to
sciatic
the hospital for that
nerve
one.
damage down my left leg. I went to the hospital the next day. Also, I got knocked out at a bar once and my orbital caved in, and I didn't go to the hospital until a day later, and I should have because I was puking blood and passed out.
Were you seeing double?
Oh, I was seeing triple, double, quadruple.
I mean, because when your orbital isn't like,
oh,
it'll
bro,
let
my
you
whole
move
eye,
your
my whole
eyesight,
face
your eye
was
line.
shut.
Yeah.
You know, I talked shit to a guy at a bar, and
I knew it.
him and his friends circled me, and then I kept going, and one of his friends came out of nowhere with a rocks glass and smashed it on my face. And I asked my buddy, I was like, well, did I get a good hit in on him on the way down? He goes, your head might have hit his foot when you fell, you know.
I hope he felt
And then
that.
they Irish river dance all over my body.
I respect that. He doesn't back down. No, I respect
Finally.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody heckled him recently at the club and said some like racist stuff to him. And he was like, I'll meet you in the parking lot. And then after he set, he went in the parking lot and waited for him. He didn't have to do anything, but he was out there.
Yeah.
And then the people that watched his set, when they walked out, they were like, you're seriously
Yeah,
out
yeah,
here?
really here.
Yeah.
Like, you
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
joking. He's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Stand by your
Thank you,
convictions.
bro.
Yeah.
You got to.
I'm
Gorilla
backing
Biscuit said,
so
hold your
hard.
ground. You know, you got to.
Bar fights. It's just,
Yeah.
I've heard of some really tragic incidents, so they scare me.
Yeah.
they're
and
super
they scare
serious.
me.
Like
They're terrible.
That could just end everything.
Yeah, and you know, even if you're tough, that doesn't mean that you get to win. Like that,
Yeah.
those
Oh,
ones.
I've lost many.
Yeah.
I just comically seeing a bouncer's fist come at my face and hitting me and being like, ow!
That's a good way to. At least you got to say "ow" after it.
Oh, I deserved everything.
Yeah.
There's no like, I was innocent. You know, it was like, yeah, I was being an asshole.
What was what was your sort of aha moment where you thought, oh, I want to just be funny for a living?
Oh, man. Ever since I was that's how I got out of trouble as a kid. I
Yeah.
would imitate my dad, and he couldn't stay mad, you know? And then I would do that to my mom, and she could stay mad. So I had to figure out another way to like get out of trouble with laughter. And
What,
so,
you would imitate your mom to your mom, or you'd imitate your dad to your mom?
imitate my mom to my mom, my dad to my dad.
Oh, man.
And yeah, and then there was this moment. So this is like, I'll always remember this because I always would. Is that all right?
It's skateboarding, man.
Oh,
People that
close
are
that door
listening
if you
that
want.
think that it's fake skateboarding sounds.
People can hear
real.
that. I thought we were at like an Amazon fulfillment center. It sounds like an assembly
I
line.
witnessed a full-on argument on X with people going, "Hey, do you think it's really necessary to make fake skateboard sounds because you guys are skateboarders on a podcast?" I'm like, "No, there's a ramp outside the window."
I'm pretty sure that's Lincoln coming for redemption.
Oh, to do the hurricane.
Yeah, let me see.
Whoa.
So
Explain this to me, please.
it's a trick it's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
But Tony was he's a pro. The guy that's skating is a pro skater,
Yeah.
legit.
Should we go watch?
No, we're doing a podcast.
Yep. We can pause it, right? Oh,
But
okay.
he see when he coaches people. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, no, you're not ready yet.
Yeah.
Tony goes, oh, dude, you got this.
But I like that.
Yeah, but you get hurt. Like Lincoln's like, how's it work? How's it looking? And Tony was like, oh, dude, you got this.
Yeah.
And then he ate shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So Jason gives me shit because he says my advice to people is like, you got it. And
Well,
then
that's all you need.
and then he saw you fall. And he's like, did you tell him he had it? And I was like, I probably did. But you did have it. You know you had it.
What if I dropped in on that big one with a motorcycle helmet on? Would that be better for me? Because I'll do that. If I could wear a motorcycle
I
helmet.
promise you, when you get up there, you won't do it.
Yes, Lincoln.
Look how happy you are.
You can teach him this time.
Yeah.
You can teach him this time.
I love that. That's awesome. You were just like a firefighter that just got a call.
Yeah.
That was incredible. The pager went off and you were like, I must go.
Yeah. Duty calls.
Yeah. Oh, you got to take the call.
Yeah.
You
He's
know?
trying to talk about dropping in on the ramp. He's like, if I wear a motorcycle helmet, what do you think? And I'm like, I mean, you won't
Say the magic words.
You won't. Don't say.
I haven't seen you skate. I haven't seen you skate.
I don't think he could drop in on that quarter pipe.
Then you don't got it.
But if you want to, that could be something that we could be
building up to.
I think that there's a chance that you could drop in on the smaller quarter pipe out there today.
Okay. Yeah.
But you haven't been skating since the last time I taught you.
I respect that.
And that means you really need to do some warming up and show me some stability. Unlike Tony, I really will watch out for you and make sure that you are.
You seem like you're a better coach.
I am.
Yeah.
People say that. It's a thing.
Yeah.
But is he a better skateboarder? Yeah, I mean, I'm getting
on a good day.
Yeah,
right?
most days, yeah. I beat him one time, but anyway.
Was that in your concussion dreams?
Straight up.
No, I got a concussion that time though.
Yeah,
really?
That's when I
Yeah.
snuck in and beat his ass.
Nice.
He doesn't know where he is. Go, Jace, go.
That's like beating someone on a video game by unplugging
It was
their
one of those
controller.
ones where it was one of those ones where I hit the bottom and I was like, "Am I knocked out? Am I not? I don't think I'm not. I don't know. I think I'm okay."
That happened to me the other day when you taught me how to do a backflip into the pool.
Yeah.
I'm
teaching him stuff all the time.
It's
He's
great.
teaching me to be funnier. I'm teaching him to be like, a man.
Extreme.
And yeah.
Extreme.
Extreme. Yeah.
We're going to slam Mountain Dews after this podcast.
Yeah. Every time he teaches me something and I do it, I feel like my dad's alive again. It's great.
Are you imitating him?
Yeah, no, he's done me to me. Yeah.
I've done him to him.
Yeah.
That's
Down-
weird. People
that's
get
weird.
yeah,
People get.
not good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you got a long way with boxing.
Oh my God. It's working about as well on him as it did on your mom.
Tony! This isn't Kill Tony anymore, Tony.
your mom
My
jokes.
goodness.
Go, Tony,
Oh yeah,
go.
we were on Kill Tony.
Leave Gail alone. Yeah, we were on Kill Tony.
That was fun.
great. Yeah, that was
That
so
was-
cool.
That was a whirlwind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
At some
a-
point, I was like, I am not qualified to be here and volley with anyone.
yeah, I
But
was
you were
thinking-
perfect because what you would chime in with hit.
Yep.
You know, it was great.
It was intimidating.
You did awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a nerve-wracking situation. Those
Totally.
guys are the
Yeah, Ian's
highest
here,
level.
and then Harlan Williams is here.
Yeah.
Tony, and I'm like, hi,
Yeah.
I skate.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah.
When the comedians come out, you got this.
You're so like you're so loved and wonderful that even you saying something that's like something someone will take with them forever. Like Tony Hawk coughed while I was doing my set. You know what I mean?
Well, there was that one girl. I guess that happens a lot, but she was really towing the line, being racist.
That was
I mean,
wild.
she was just straight up racist in some of her jokes.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's
and
going
I
on?
have a thing when I'm uncomfortable, I laugh, or like I really laugh at things that are terrible. So I was laughing at like just the irony of her going up and being like, this will get him. And then she ended one joke with like, thanks, Obama. And I lost it. I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I like cackled.
This is like kind of why you want to get into comedy, because it's so funny
Oh,
to
yeah.
be terrible like that.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean that's that show.
I did this gig in the beginning of June in Sunnyvale, California. I was headlining this club, and the feature, a family friend came to see him. And the family friend brought his son, and his son was like 19. And they came up to me, and they were like, hey, this guy's son is here. They came to see the feature. The son is underage, so we can't let him in unless he performs comedy for 3 minutes, and then technically he's an entertainer, so legally he can be in the venue. And I was like, let's fucking go.
That's amazing.
He had never done stand-up before, and I was like, dude, yes, put this kid up there. He's doing 3 minutes. And he walked to the green room and was like, yeah, I'll just tell a story, no big deal. Yeah. And I was like, hey, man, you know, and we were kind of talking to him. He's like, yeah, I really don't care. It's going to be fine. I tell stories all the time. And then they go, hey, you're on in 5 minutes. He goes, I go on soon. Totally panicked. He went on stage. And I bring my best friend with me on the road, Justin. We grew up together. And it's amazing. Like it's like we're kids again. We share a hotel room. We watch movies together. He's not even a comic. He's just like my, you know, therapy dog. And it's the best, man. We have so much fun. But he's in the back of the room slapping his knee, like the only one, because this kid was so bad and he told some story. It went nowhere. And my crowds are like really giving and nice. So they were like giving him the benefit of the doubt. And then, dude, it was just radio silence. And he goes, I don't think I have anything more to say. He walked on stage. I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. You know, it was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah. I love stuff like that. I think it's so fun.
And now a word from our sponsors. You know Nevin sunglasses?
Yeah, no, I've got them on.
They're yes, I know.
stole them out of your
Yeah, I
car.
can say you have mine on.
Yeah. I'm going to
Crisp
sell these on
lenses.
eBay.
Oh, come on.
I'm joking.
Crisp lenses and a ton of styles at great prices.
Yeah. No, it's true.
I like the Mavs.
I'll-
FYI.
Fair enough.
You like what?
Space Coast.
Space Coast, Coast to Coast?
I just like pink, and they got pink mirrored lenses.
Yeah, that's
So
sick.
I feel cool about
Should
that.
have brought them. But the
Touche.
cool thing is, if you lose them, they're not that expensive to
Yeah.
replace.
Yeah, no, we got discounts for
They're
these guys
affordable,
too.
and we have discounts. 35% off any one regular pair with the code HAWK.
Caca. Or if you stock up and get their buy one, get two free deal. These discounts aren't available on prescriptions, so check out nevinaeyewear.com/discount/kook. Sorry, that's /hawk.
That's spelled HAWK, not HALK, not HOCK.
Well, somebody's been there before. For quality shades at great prices.
That's Nevin, NEVEN, eyewear.com/discount/hawk.
Hey, everybody that watches the show. We really like you guys. We also noticed that 60% of you that really like the show don't subscribe to the show.
And we're here. We're still going to be here next week.
It's kind of the job. If you
That's
subscribe,
it. Yes. Don't be a lurker. Don't just watch from the shadows. Like, just get in there. And so you're going to get an alert for our next show, which you're probably going to like.
and you can win stuff. If
You
you
can win
subscribe.
stuff too. So come
Free
on,
stuff.
We're trying to get to 200K subscribers this summer. Please
Come
like
on.
and subscribe
Synergize with us.
and describe.
I think that's where
Get engaged. What? That's where we blew it.
We said describe, and everyone was like, I don't even know how to do that. It's because it's not a thing.
Like, subscribe, describe.
Subscribe. Like it. You just use your finger. If you don't have a finger, use your nose. If you don't have a nose, headbutt it.
There. That's your challenge. Headbutt the subscribe button.
Like, don't headbutt stuff. You'll end up talking like me. Back to the show. Yeah, comedy has so many different versions of itself. Like it's like skateboarding. Like you can be like I was at the Comedy Store last night with him and Whitney Cummings, and I saw Tom Segura and all these people, and I was like, I gotta go. I want to do an open mic, and then I leave those guys and go to this place that's in an alleyway. It's in an alleyway. That's the only way you can get into it.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, yeah, man, you can do a set. And I sit down, and there's a fan that he was like, are you doing any stand up this week? And I was like, no, but I will I'll meet you and do an open mic. And you can watch that. He was like, yeah, that'd be cool. So I go there, I meet him, and then I don't know when I'm going up. The guy hasn't talked to me yet. He just said, what's up? I was like, hey, man, what's up? So I'm waiting for him to come over and tell me when I'm going to go up. They go, up next is like, I forgot her name, but it was like this black chick. She had all kinds of gangbanger tattoos and stuff. And I was like, oh, cool. She's not doing comedy. She's singing. And I was like,
Wasn't she rapping?
yeah, well, she goes, this first song is called Two Flames. And I'm like, wait, what? It's not comedy? Because I don't know. I'm like, oh, they do music and comedy at the
With
same
no
time.
backing track.
She had a backing track that was too
Yes.
loud, so I could barely hear what she was saying.
Yes.
But some of the words that I did hear involve stuff that I won't say on Hawk versus Wolf. And I was
Or
like,
ever.
those words were
So
there
when
too.
you're in the car.
She mixed those in. And then a guy bumps me on the shoulder. He goes, hey man, you good to go? And I was like, oh yeah. So
Tough act to follow.
I'm on after. She's like, come on, put your hands in the air. And I'm like, wait, what is it? There's like 7 people in the room. I'm like, what is happening? And they're like, you're up next. I'm like, oh. okay, it's like rapping, singing, and then my dumbass. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
this
that's what it is.
that's
That's
great.
like the best
Yeah.
thing, man. Like it shows you want it. You know, you're here and you're doing the thing. You're going to a mic, you're getting better, you're working on this. It's like we all did it, we all do it, you know, and that's like I love situations like that. I always love stories not where you fail, but any story about a winner is like, oh, cool. Oh, you fucked a hot chick? Great. Wow. But like hearing a story like that is like, yes, I love
I
that.
loved it. I was
Yeah.
like, this is. I'm gonna get a joke out of this.
Yeah.
Like this
Oh, yeah.
this girl and all the things that she said. Not to mention like the guy that was there. I'm like, I have one fan here, so try to make one thing work. And I was like thinking about something in the car, and I was like, yeah, that's gross. I'll do that. And
Yeah, but that's your mistake ever exposing open mic comedy to anyone.
Yeah,
you know?
But if you know open mic, you know what? Don't ever think you're gonna. Everyone, wow, that was hilarious. No one cares. No one will ever care.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed to be like, man. Most of the crowd is like, what joke am I gonna say
But that's why I was telling
after you? Like nobody's even looking at you.
But that's why I was telling you, when you get to a certain point and you're there, like, you're not really going to the open mics to like gauge if the joke is funny. Like, at a certain point you go just because it's stage time, and you'll have goals of like, I'm going to do 3 minutes and I'm not going to say the entire time. And that's my win. Whether I get a laugh or not, I know I'm funny. I don't need this validation. I'm going to go up and not say fuck. I'm going to go up and work on, you know, moving around on stage. So it's like, you know, like if you're skateboarding and you're not landing tricks, but you're working on the mechanics, then that's a win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not doing it in front of a crowd.
Yeah, but these are open mic comics. They're not even people.
All right.
You know, so
Got it.
doesn't matter.
It is just a little bit like that.
Yeah. Dude, one time I did a theater in the Berkshires. It was amazing. It was like 450 people. You know, I did like a half hour. It was amazing. This was years ago. I got off. I'm like, I think I'm God. You know, like, this is amazing. I'm the best, you know. And then I went and did a shitball club in New York. 15 minutes, no laughs, and a British woman pipes up and goes, "You're rubbish." And I was like, oh no, you know, it was so terrible.
Yeah.
But it was bad. It happens, you know.
I love that you guys run the gamut. I mean, I love that you left an A-list show.
Yeah, that was the best part about it.
To go to an alleyway.
That was the best part about it. It was
pretty sick.
Paul Rodriguez was there, and he goes, you going up tonight? I'm like, yeah, just not here. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm doing stand up for 5 minutes in an alleyway. And he was like, oh, he's like, man, I get it. And I was like, I know you get it. Like, you came from nothing and turned yourself into this polished pro skateboarder that you are today. And he was like, it's like, what was the old amateur contest called? Because he said the name.
Damn Am?
Nah, some other one where he...
Ram-Am?
Is that your other skateboard name?
Coming to the vert, Ram-Am.
But he was like, it's like those amateur contests that you come up in the game. And I was like,
Oh, Castle.
yeah. He's like castle contest. I'm like, I'm in castle contest. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah, but it's a weird
Now
transition.
you're further along than that, you know.
Yeah, well, and
Like, you don't give
You're doing
yourself
Castle
enough.
Contests and NSA events.
yeah, but the weirdest thing to me is I'm
What are
friends
NSA
with
events?
him.
And NSA was National Skateboard Association. Those were the biggest
Oh,
events.
I'm like, no strings attached? What the fuck are you talking about?
National Security.
After,
Like,
the-
yeah.
after those contests,
Edward
yeah.
Snowden?
Yeah, but hanging out with because the other people that do the open mic don't bro down in the green room with Bobby Lee and Tom Segura. I do, and then I go over there and hang out with all these people. There's the weirdest thing in the alleyway. There's a guy that sells hot dogs.
You're the people's champ.
Yeah,
It's
man.
the
You're a
coolest.
man of the
But it's
people.
I'm like, when I watched it, I was like, wait, that guy's gonna buy a hot dog. No,
Oh,
Bro,
And
that's
if I
what's-
had gone to your show, I would have bought a hot dog.
in the alleyway.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so at least he wouldn't be
All
the only
day.
one
You're the
eating
people's
it.
champ, dude. You're the real
Shoot.
people's champ.
But bro, that's
I-
what we did during the pandemic because comedy went away. We lost everything. And there was Zoom comedy, but it wasn't the same. And then we started performing in parks, streets, alleyways, rooftops.
Wasn't there a drive-by stand-up show?
I played for 350 cars at RFK Stadium. If
Oh,
they
wow.
liked you, they honked.
I saw one where it was a guy I think he was on Sunset Boulevard or something, and he was a judge, and then people would drive up and do a set in front of him, and then drive on.
Yeah, that's a terrible
It was
idea.
like his open
Yeah,
mic.
no, that was just a homeless man.
Well, he went viral. So I wish
I think it was
well.
a different type of viral. I think it was an infected wound. Okay,
Kind of like
that guy
yours.
needed a doctor.
See your guy.
You probably could have identified what was ailing him.
Oh, totally. Oh, you're jerking off with the wrong hand, pal. Come on.
That's all it is.
There's no way a doctor told you that.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Dude, I was at a Planned Parenthood in Wilmington, Delaware. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
They didn't know fucking
I
anything.
mean, you might have jerked off with the wrong hand, but you had an STD as well.
Never had one.
Really?
Your metal teeth, is that a choice or is that like actual dental work? I've been wondering.
Really?
Yeah. I forgot to ask.
Every time I ever broke one, I put a gold one in because I used to watch like Clint Eastwood cowboy movies, and there was like a lot of people that had gold teeth in those movies, and I was like, if I ever lose a tooth, I'm gonna get a gold one like a cowboy, and then
So all of those teeth you've lost?
Yeah.
You're like my fucking cat. This
cat has
guy's
no teeth?
he's getting a bunch of teeth extracted. I think
Hey
I might
man,
put
like
metal teeth in
sometimes
his
you
mouth.
get punched in the head, sometimes you fall and headbutt the ground. Well, I think one time I tried to open something with my tooth and snapped it off.
Did you get excited? Like, oh, time for another gold one.
Yeah. Is this like intentional?
Not at first, but like later on, a little bit.
I
Like
was
when
thinking about, I got a fake tooth. I was thinking about golden it up.
Yeah, you blew it.
I could still do it, right?
Yeah, I guess. I just don't want to go to the dentist again unless I really have to. I don't like the dentist.
My dentist is kind of cool. He's a good guy.
We had a dentist. Oh, you might not have. But there
Shout
was
out
a
Fine
dentist
Dental.
that was into moto and skateboarding, and he would like hook us up with extra gas, and that was before I was
wow.
sober.
You mean just in that time frame where he would send you home with it?
No, man.
Yeah. Good question,
Dude,
Hawk.
if he sent me
Was
home
this-
with it, I
Well,
would
I
have.
don't know.
Did he give you a
alluding
goodie bag to
something
go?
that I
Dude,
Dude,
can't
if he had
remember.
given me a bottle, I would have like married him. I was like, I remember he gave me so much gas that I had this. I talked about it on the radio the next day because I no longer could see, and I could only hear. And then I had this thing. I was like, wait, you're on the radio. Your words are going into people's minds. Like you can control people's minds. You now have mind
God.
control. It was like whoa, and then it came back for a second, and it was the movie that I was on my back, and I was watching the movie where you know that guy that died in the car crash that's like kind of good looking, and he was with
Dale
those dogs
Earnhardt?
in the snow. Who's the good looking from Fast and the Furious?
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker with dogs in the snow. What's that movie called? It's
Snow Dogs.
Yeah, I think so.
Literally called the thing you just said it was.
It's the dumbest movie ever made, but
like
when
Dogs
you
in the
have
Snow.
enough laughing gas, it's a brilliant film.
Oh my God.
Below?
Huh?
8 Below?
It's not called Snow Dogs?
No, 8 Below is with Paul Walker.
Right. Yeah, it was life changing.
Imagine if you watched a movie you actually liked.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's too bad that guy didn't give me a bottle because I could have enjoyed a lot of movies. But I went to another dimension.
You ever do computer duster?
No.
Shit fucking lifts you off. Blast off. You want the wom-woms, try that. Don't try that.
I don't want anything. It's
bad.
Yeah, I'm out.
I had tinnitus.
Computer
6
duster?
months.
You mean like a whippet?
No, like computer duster that you buy at PC Richards and then you buy too many and they won't let you in the store
Oh my God.
in 2007 in Union Square.
They caught on to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you walk out with a bunch, you're going, they kind of pick up on a couple things, you know?
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
But by
for
the grace
best.
of God, I haven't touched the stuff.
Good.
They call it hippie crack because it's super cheap, you know? But if you blast off, you'll do it and you think truly like you thought that you were like here, there. You'll think you're in the backyard at a barbecue with your best friends, but in reality in your bed going, and your mom's going, are you dying?
Right.
You know?
That doesn't
And
sound
you were.
Slowly.
You probably were. Yeah.
Slowly.
a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you still want to give me that pro sponsorship?
Yeah, as long as you stay off the computer dust, you wanker.
Bro, I'm 9.5 years sober.
I know.
I haven't done Duster since 2007.
That's a song.
That is the
what
saddest
was the
country
turning
song.
point to get sober? Besides
Sobriety or computer duster?
No, I mean just to get sober. Like truly sober.
Man, I first started trying in 2008, and I would get sober. The very first recovery place I went, all these people were like, today's the best day of your life. I went through a windshield. I lost my kids. I went to rehab. I went to jail. And I was like, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I'm not an alcoholic. And 6 months later, I was like, in jail, in rehab. I didn't have a family, but I would have lost it. And I tried to get sober in 2009. And then eventually within a year, I had to move into a halfway house, and it got so bad. And then, like hospitals, detox, all this stuff. And then I was sober 2 years, and then I just kept relapsing. And then finally in 2015, by the grace of God or something out there that's bigger than me, I had the willingness to stop, and I checked myself into an outpatient place.
You could sense that it was for real this time?
Oh, yeah.
On the 2000.
Yeah.
I mean, in that moment.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
really
things
mean it
had
this time.
gotten so bad in such a short period of time that it was like, oh, I'm going to die.
Right.
Like I was in the bathroom and I just had blood pouring out of my nose, and I'm puking, and I'm still doing coke, and I'm like drinking vodka, and people were finding me like in the street, like passed out during the day. And I'm like, like everybody's like, what's your bottom? It's like, I couldn't look myself in the mirror. You know what I mean? I was not the kid that my parents raised. I was not that person I was put on here to be. And thank God I recognized it, realized it. And, I went to a place and listened to people that weren't me and told me what to do, and I did it.
Were you still doing comedy through those years?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I never stopped comedy. Once I started, I never stopped.
Did it-
February 1st, 2011.
Did you ever, I mean, I'm sure it affected your performance in some ways, but did it ever affect, like, oh, you didn't show up?
Oh, yeah. I mean, dude, I got banned from a place because I got all coked up and went on stage and like threw a chair, and people thought I was doing a character. And I was like, nah, man, I'm all yacked up. And they're like, please leave. Like, what's the matter with you, But I also like, the saying is, tragedy plus time equals comedy. And that's like so true. The further you get away from things, the more you can make it funny, and you're more kind of through the process of processing these things. So you have some distance, so you can look back and make these tragedies funny. But when you're in the tragedy and you haven't had the addition of time, it is not funny. When you're on stage and you have like visible cuts on you, and you're like, I was sober and I relapsed. Can someone give me a shot? This is fun. And everyone's like, bro, this is not good, But I never stopped comedy. It was really tough though, because for a while I had a visceral reaction to the smell of alcohol. I would shake and like kind of shudder. And it was really tough, but I never stopped comedy. It's the only thing I've ever wanted to do and master, and I love it. And I, really enjoy the fact that I can bring people joy, and I don't want anything to ever get in the way of that. And so, it's thank God for that, but thank God I had that bit of willingness in me to quit. I feel like you only have a little bit of a window to go through when a hand is on the other side, and you either fucking grab on, you get yanked through, or you shut the window and you don't know if it's going to open again,
Do you feel like your comedy accelerated in terms of getting much better after that?
Yeah, I mean, when you get sober, you have to like relearn everything, especially like dealing with, because there's not drinking, not doing drugs, and then there's like sober, like actually working on yourself, finding the things that drove you towards these behaviors and actions. And when you start to do that deep dive and clear out all this junk, it's you become like really raw. And I feel like for me, I want to be as truthful and honest in my personal life and the best I can be off stage, and that in turn makes me I think comedy is the best when it's truthful, honest, and coming from this place where you can turn things into humor and make people feel good and okay. And I just wanted to be as honest and truthful on stage with my life, so I have to be that way off stage. And so, yeah, in tandem, the more I work on myself, the more I'm feeling great off stage, the more I'm flourishing on stage. And now I'm having like more fun than I've ever had on stage. But it's like
off stage, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you're one of the best comics I've ever seen. But when you're like hanging out, not on stage, I feel like I'm watching a show again. Like I've been to the diner with you where I was like, holy shit. Like you were just, and it was when I was still like really dark, and I was like, to me, you're like driving around in a Lamborghini in this diner right now because I want what you have. Like,
Oh, man.
you were so happy and bringing so much joy to the table, and I was like, you were like, how you doing? I'm like, man, I would kill myself, but how you are you having a good night? And I was like, man, I want what he has right now. You were like but you do it. You were doing it last night at the Comedy Store, like before, not on stage. Yeah. You're just fun to be around.
Oh,
dude.
man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And you're fun to watch skateboard because you love it so much because you love life so much.
Yeah.
And when skateboarding like gives you some adrenaline, it's like more exciting to watch you learn a trick than almost anybody I've ever seen.
Oh,
you
man.
He's like 4. Like he becomes, it's like here's a Christmas gift and you're 4. Like,
What was the incentive to learn how to skate?
Well, I mean, Jason, we started hanging out and he mentioned it and I was like, I've always wanted to, like, back to the living my life to the fullest off stage so that I can excel and be better and live it to the fullest on stage is like, I'm bipolar. I'm an alcoholic in recovery. I had a lot of different things that really took me out for a while. And I know what it feels like to be sad and dark and alone, and I know how it feels to be good, and so I want to do the good and the fun and concentrate on that. And I feel like I'm at my most happy when I'm feeding that little kid in me that didn't get to do these things, that was too beaten up by these things in life that happened to me that kept me away from enjoying. So the more I can feed that kid, the more happiness I can feel. And I just want that kid to feel love that he didn't get. And so tapping into that, like skateboarding is pure joy. Like having something in your mind and enacting it with your body and then hearing like people cheer you on and everything. Like I know it's a singular thing when you're out there skating, but it is a team thing when like, you know, like he's teaching me, I want to make him proud, you know, and then like hearing him be stoked on it makes me stoked. And I want to keep learning new things. I'm 39. I don't want to just, I have a propensity to like isolate and convince myself to like not leave my apartment. I tell myself these stories, but if I get out and skate, I ride a bike in New York City. I shave the handlebars down so I can go through traffic. You know, like I love danger. I love adrenaline and I love the joy.
Oh, skating in New York. That's a new level of danger.
Yeah. Oh, I can't do that. I'll hit a crack in the sidewalk. The board will go backwards. I'll go forwards, and then a bunch of Puerto Rican teenagers will laugh at me. You know? Yeah, I could have like monster truck wheels on the skateboard.
I was skating through Soho and realized, like, wait, am I in a? And then this car just boom.
Oh yeah,
like really close, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta figure this out.
That's how I got hit by the car on my bicycle.
Yeah,
but I love biking because I have to be so centered and present in the moment or else I'm going to get hit. When I got hit, I was reliving a conversation with my ex-girlfriend. Why did I say I should have done? She should have. Why didn't she? And boom, you know? So I have to be present. And I felt that on the skateboard. Like if I'm not present in my body right now, I'm going to smack my head on the ground. And I remember you told me, you were like, switch your feet, switch it. So... And you were even like, breathe. And it is. But then once you stay in that moment and you're not skating down and you're like, fuck, I got to do this later. Oh, man, why'd this not work out? You're going to fall. And I love anything that keeps me present in that moment. That's why I like learning new things and figuring stuff out. And also, Tony, I'll be honest, I can't be alone with my own thoughts. So anything I can do to be around other people get me distracted from the nightmare that lives inside of my brain. You want the answer? There it is, Hawk. All right?
It works. Hey.
Yeah.
All of those answers were good.
I know, right? It's like the danger. It's like danger is not good. It's bad. You got to watch out for it. But when there is an element of danger, your focus is, you know, like if I go, hey, man, you like when you're trying to drop in and I'm holding you, I'm like, you look pretty good. This time, I'm not going to touch you, dude. Yeah. It's the same as Tony had the loop here and I just showed up and he's like, I got the loop. And I was like, ooh.
And I said, you got this.
Yeah. but he has the pads, and you do the loop, and then you land on the pads.
Yeah.
And when you do it enough, when you feel like you can make it, they move the pads.
Yeah.
And when they move the pads, it's the same thing. I go, I'm not holding you this time, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this is all you by yourself. But remember to squat. Remember to put
Yeah,
your head
yeah.
in before, because I was telling you all those things you have to do.
Yeah.
Also, if you don't do it right, you're gonna feel pain.
Yeah.
And it's you're no longer thinking about anything that's ever bothered you in your entire life. You are 100% in that little pocket, and it's like the same.
But that's also the same thing with like sobriety and comedy. It's like if you start to go outside of the thing you were presently doing, you are going to feel pain.
Yeah.
And whether that's pain is physical, emotional, mental, you're going to feel it. So working at staying in that present moment, whether it's through meditation or riding a bike, to me is meditative. I can imagine skateboarding is meditative and centering for you guys, fighting for you. It's like these things are so important to our growth and our stability and happiness when you can get away from the noise and focus in that singular moment. And I'm trying to do activities that help me with that because I really enjoy that, because I'll sit and try to meditate, and then this voice is just like, you're not doing it, you fucking loser, you suck, and it's like, shut up, but I don't have that when I do these things. I picked up on that immediately when I hopped on the skateboard, and I really loved it. And it's just so cool, like skating down and being like, can I do this? And you do it. And you're like, I did it. I want to do it again. I want to do it again, And like the night we got done at, I think we went to the skate park and I carved the bowl at the Comedy Store. Me and a couple comics were hanging out and we were talking about skateboarding. I couldn't stop talking about it. And they're like, dude, we skateboard. I got my board in the car and I'm like, do you want to go skate? And they're like, let's go skate. And we went to the parking lot at the Comedy Store and we skateboarded. They started before me because I went to the car to get my helmet and my pads because that's the only way I can skate, because then it gets rid of the fear. And I came down with my helmet, my pads, and we were skating. And then like someone came out and was like, oh, you have to get on stage. And it was awesome. It felt so great,
wow.
It's
What
really
park
cool.
were you talking about going to carving?
Where did we go?
Echo Park.
Echo Park. It was a pile. It was a terrible place. But I'm talking to a skateboarder. Like, this is real. It's a dump.
It was good enough for me, Tony.
It was good enough for him.
Well,
There
you
was
can you carve a wall.
there was
sure.
corners to carve. And
I
was
carved, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
It was like Thanksgiving, Tony. I was carving.
But it was a little slick. Like, it's dusty and shiny. And at one point, there was like a bank. Like, I was like, if you roll into the bank, you'll really fly into the bowl. Go faster. It's easier to carve if you go faster. And he was like, I'm going to go like this way and carve around into it. And I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. And he's like, well, I got this. And I was like, okay. And then he did he was like trying to lean a little bit, and it washed out, and he managed to like not hit anything but his back. And when he got up, I was like, remember how I said, maybe don't do
idea.
that?
Yeah.
But that was also a slam that is like a test. If you can do that slam and not be shook to be like, that's it, I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
You're on your way. And he got up, and I was like, it was a good one. It was a good.
There's no preparing for a washout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
No,
you
it
don't,
happened.
You don't get to get out of it safe. You're up and then you're on the ground.
Oh yeah. It was like that. But it's
Concrete
like,
to the back.
Is that it right there?
Yeah.
but I feel like
It's a tight corner.
I fell
Yeah.
and I had to get up and do it again. Like whenever I get hit by a car on my bike, I'm like, I'm riding the bike through that exact spot and showing myself that I can do this again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, please do that.
That is,
I do that once a week here.
that is
Yeah.
that
Coming
is-
back for it.
Yeah. How do you guys do that? Because I found my body getting so tired and my mind would not connect with my body. Like my body could not do what my
You just
mind
answered
wanted.
it.
Huh.
Your mind, your mind needs to kick your body into gear.
But what about at the end of the day when you want to land that trick and you can't do it, and you're so determined, but your legs feel like spaghetti? Like how do you
depends.
do it?
If it's just hopeless, then you're going to come back to it.
Mm-hmm.
If you have gotten hurt in that same session,
Right.
you kind of have to do it in that session.
Yeah.
Because the next day, that injury is going to be way worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you're still you got like I did a washout on this ramp. Actually, I was
Yeah.
shooting a thing. I was trying to do a whole routine, and I washed out trying to get speed. So I'm really in it, and fell on my back. And in that moment, I was like, I have to get this done right now.
Yeah.
Because I had to outrun the pain and the freezing up that's going to happen.
Right.
And then the next day, I was useless.
Right. And do you think it's like the adrenaline of like, I have to do this, and then it overcomes?
Sure. I mean, but that and combined with the fact that you know your body's going to work for this window.
See, you did that on like this amazing vert and everything, and I was doing that with just like an ollie
It doesn't matter.
an inch
Same
above
thing.
the ground.
Yeah, what are you talking
It's,
about?
it's like same fall, same slam.
Yeah.
Oh, you got video?
Just wash out.
No, it's him carving.
Oh, sick. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
That corner's tight too.
Yeah.
That's like a 180 degree corner.
Yeah,
That's
it was hard.
that's-
Yeah.
That is not easy.
He went
Speed
at
up
it,
the
man.
carve so it makes me look better, please, McKone.
You're not speeding up the car going that low.
Yeah.
You're not fooling anyone.
Tony,
I'm just saying. If you speed it up, it's going to be like,
I need to hear it. I need to hear it.
He's gonna
Thank
know.
you.
oh, fakey. Have you tried to kick turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a kick turn on the mini ramp.
Oh.
Dude, he dropped in on the mini ramp over the pump hump and then made a kick turn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was like 2 days before that. Nothing. No way. Like, no kick turn, no drop in, no nothing.
I know. We know you're the best teacher, Jason. That's
all I'm trying to
made
say.
that very clear. You should try a 90 degree corner. More just like that.
I'll do whatever you say.
Okay. I'm just saying because that thing is like that's way harder. That's like a full
Yeah.
U-turn.
What's a 90-degree?
just
corner?
that goes from here to here. Right? Like that.
Less turning.
Less turning.
Oh, okay. The carve felt cool. I want to do it fast.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. If you get a 90 degree, it's just one motion. Vroom, you pump through
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then when you get more stable and you can pump it, the faster you go, the easier it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you use the corner the way you use the transition going up the wall. So it's like you get an extra speed boost.
Look, watch him dropping in. First drop in.
Where's that?
It's just a little mini ramp in the middle of nowhere. Look,
Oh, that's
over the
good.
pump. And then boom, dude.
Whoa! Why do you have a lollipop in your mouth?
It's
Cigarette.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Even worse,
I
Tony.
thought you were gonna die by Kojak.
Pretty cool way to die.
You got to be old for that one.
Can I tell you?
Man, does that mean I'm old? Because I got it.
Oh yeah.
Watching the way I move on that, it truly looks like footage from the 1950s of when people just discovered like video cameras. Like I'm like, oh, hey, hi, how you doing? You know,
Dude, you're fighting it.
Yeah.
Like you're staying on. It's
But
not,
yeah, you're committed. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You can see that you are in it and you are committed to it, and not just hoping the board does the thing for you.
Yeah.
Because so many people will get into skating and then they just like they jump and watch the board jump like fly away, and it's like, why didn't it do a kickflip?
Yeah.
You didn't try
Oh,
to do
he
anything.
was like a little too committed. You guys having
happened?
fun?
what are you laughing at?
They're having fun about how
What?
excited you are about us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't tell what my face is doing.
That's what you need.
Gas face.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
What's
we get
gas face?
That's like an old hip hop term. but
What is that?
You're being pumped
like
on.
you're smelling gas.
Huh?
Like gas face.
No, I was smiling.
Oh, you're smiling.
No, he's
I thought it was like a focused, concentrated face.
she's laughing
No,
at
I was like this.
us giving him compliments. He's
About
getting
the
super
skating.
psyched on it
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. No, but
because
like
he loves it.
there's a thing with skating. If you take a photo of a really hard trick, sometimes your face is just like, I'm gonna die,
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
because you're so focused and and that's what I call the gas face. And so like I shot some photos with the Tiva recently, and there was one we shot, and I was like, that's gas face. Like we gotta do it again.
Oh, wow.
What'd your face look like?
Like somewhere around there.
Hyper focus.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey man, survival face. That's what I call it.
Yeah. And when I was a kid, it was like this.
Oh man.
Yeah. Full, like almost tongue out.
Make it.
Yours is joy. So
Yeah. I love
you're
it.
blessed with that.
Thank you. Mine's a laughing gas face. Laugh more.
Comedian. He's a pro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait for your model to come out.
Oh my God. Me neither. That'll be awesome.
You
Are
gotta
you
shoot it.
serious?
Yes.
That's the coolest.
Yeah.
Wow.
You gotta shoot a video part.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Yeah. You wanna go do some tricks?
I would love nothing more. This was the coolest, Tony. Thank you. And thank
thanks
you,
for
Jason.
thanks for
Thanks
coming.
for
It's
mentioning
amazing.
Really
me.
appreciate it.
Skate or die.
I
Like and
did.
subscribe.
Nice.
Skate or die. And today, I don't want to die.
You're not going to. Don't say that.
No, I meant like
You're gonna be great.
existentially.
Let me put my pads on first. Yo, that was awesome.
You happy?
Yeah.
Happy bear.
I made Tony Hawk laugh.
You made him die of laughter.
Where are you going?
I want to do a hand plant because I'm doing a hand plant with you at the
Yeah,
chin
okay, let's
range,
do it.
and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna myself.
All right. I am ill prepared.
This kid came here with like, the mission was to drop in from here. I got him to do this one first. But it was scary because I had to block him from this pole. Because if he came in squirrely, he was heading this way. So the whole time I'm like, how am I really gonna save him? You know, I'm like I'm just gonna try to redirect him, I guess. And he did it, yeah.
Is that what you're trying to get Ian to do?
I think Ian, from what I've seen, this would be a step up right here. And if he felt really good on that, he could do this one to the right. I think that's about as far as we're going today. This one's kind of a beast. That's a proper vert quarter pipe. And I have to move all that shit. It's all production.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What? I want to go up there with the big dogs.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Straight in? On the vert?
Yeah, you should talk to your counselor.
Oh, oh.
He stands on the edge like you do, McKone.
How do you guys do this? It goes in, Tony. It goes in.
I know, you think it does.
I have eyes. So, can I... That's a sign.
Put that anywhere.
That's a sign. How do you... Can I see you go in? You're so... Tony, you're close to the side of the thing. Oh, Tony! I'm watching Michelangelo paint. I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, he's in it. Can I see you do that again? That was so cool.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Which part, the fall or the drop in?
All of it.
Just a different time. Like, we didn't drop in like this.
Yeah.
We would literally roll around and do this.
Oh my god.
We thought that was easier.
Which is easier? Dropping in or doing that?
I mean, there's so many things that can go wrong with that one.
Yeah.
It just felt like felt like you were starting from the top and you were getting your body more into the bowl, like a gradual thing, instead of just like.
Yeah.
But once you figured this out, it's just way more efficient.
Can I see you drop in again?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was for you.
Thank you. That was the coolest. Jason. Jason Ellis. Oh my God. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I've always wanted to do this. Yeah. Slide down without the board.
You can do that.
Feel it.
There you go. You got it. You got it. Let go.
You got this.
Let go.
That was fun.
That was one of the smoother slides I've seen. Hey, you did better than Tom Segura.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, get that on wax. Yeah, you know what? You guys skate. I'll just do the butt slides. That was crazy. That was the coolest thing ever. Oh my God. What? But how do I stand after that?
He dropped in 4 times. Yeah. On his butt. On his butt as we aired over him.
First day on the ramp, I just kind of let my butt do the work.
Yes.
Close.
So you did fakies,
Yeah.
and I'm sure Jason told you this. As soon as you reach the end point,
Yeah.
you're gonna go from here to here.
Okay.
Right? So this becomes your lead foot. You're
Okay.
leaning over that leg now.
All right.
So you're still keeping it right here, and that's why you fell.
Right. So when do I change that momentum?
Right now.
God.
There you go. That's it. Oh, too much.
Lean too much?
You went to, yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. You leaned so much that you leaned onto your wheel.
Okay.
But it was way better than the first time, so good weight distribution.
Oh, thanks.
You got it. Cool. You got it. I'm saying it right now. He's got it. All right?
I got it.
He's got it, Jason. That's right. Grandfather grind, bro.
Yeah. That was cool, huh?
That was good.
Hawking the rat. What's up? Yeah.
Want to try to do a kick turn?
Yeah. How do you?
So it's super subtle, the lift. Like you don't need to lift it all the way like this. Right? When you're on that quarter pipe, it'll do most of the work for you, so it's just like this.
Right.
That'll get you all the way there. So don't go full weight on your back foot.
Okay. So kind of like.
Give it like a quarter.
Like.
Yep. If you swing it, do a full 180, it's better. Oh, that was almost it. You went a little soon,
Yeah.
and it made you wash out. Let yourself slow down a little bit.
Slow. I feel like I'm going so
Reaching
fast.
the top.
Okay, so kind of when I feel like I'm floating, then do the whip.
Yeah. But it's super subtle. I mean, you had it right there. You just went too soon and made
Yeah.
your wheels slide out.
Okay.
Yep. That's it. You're almost there. You're going too soon. Yep. Too soon. Too soon. Now. Yes! Oh, that was it.
Cut the footage right when I landed.
You're doing it too soon, so it's like you have to stay in a wheelie for way too long.
Hey.
So you just want to do it on your way down.
Listen to this. Stay low. Stay low all the way. Like you're standing up too high. And remember my shoulder technique.
Right.
You rotate the shoulder and then your head follows. It's head back down in the rear. Yeah. More balance.
There you go. You got it.
Stay low.
Still too soon. Still too soon.
He's all in.
Thanks for your patience, by the way.
You're not taking that long. Relax.
So close.
Can you do stunts or something?
Have that front foot up on the bolts. Time it. Turn late. Sit down. Yeah! See, you made it when I showed up. Father grind.
That's so sick.
Good job.
Thanks, man.
Finish
When I showed up, you made it. Just saying.
I pushed it up the hill, and then he tops it over, and he gets to claim all the credit.
What happened?
Drop in off this?
Well, you want to drop in? Maybe.
So I can tell you, I watched this video and I was like, what is anything?
How do you feel?
Good.
When you put it over there, how do you feel?
That was sick.
So as long as you have your foot on the bolts,
And lean in.
remember your body falls in before you put your board down. If you don't lean back, if you shoulder block, it's not so bad. If you whip out, it's going to be worse. So go forward.
I got this.
Okay?
I live to see another day.
You sure you
Okay.
What did I do wrong?
You lean back.
I'm good.
Sure.
Ian can slam, bro.
You're also, your legs are really straight when you're coming down.
Stay lower.
I
So
want my legs
once
low.
you get to the flat, give yourself a little bit more room.
Yeah, that's
your
why
legs.
you're whipping off the back because you're pumping. Don't pump. Stay low. Watch where you're going. Stay low.
You got it.
You're right there. You're right there.
Right there.
A little bit more forward and you don't go off the back.
Yeah.
Get back up right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Don't lean. A little bit more forward. Stay lower again. Lower. Hey, you're going too quick. Calm down. Your feet were too close together. Feet wide stance. When you come down, stay low, solid like this. Like think that. No, I'm dramatizing it.
If I grab onto the board?
Before you drop in, if it makes you stay low, but I don't think you should do it.
You ever been on a trampoline?
Yeah.
And you do the double bounce?
Yeah.
And you like straighten your legs to get double
Yeah.
bounce? But if you don't want to get double bounced, you have like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you soak it up. Yeah. Soak it up. Lean your head in before you go. Like, gotta get your head in there before it drops.
Saved it. That's a trick we call the Fidance.
Commit to it. Okay. Your body falls in before your wheels hit. Let your head fall in first.
All right.
And commit. You've got it. You have fucking got it. Yes! Go.
So
Go.
close,
That's
so
it. That's it. Don't go freaking out again. Back to calm. You're gonna have your foot on the bolts. You're gonna tip and then stay low. Tip before you put the wheels down. And commit. Higher, further up. Tip and stay committed. Stay low. Head dive first.
Like that.
Yep, dip it in and then put the wheels down. You got it. Commit to it, yep. Yes! Oh! You are rolling away. Stay
I'm
low.
rolling away because I'm making it.
Don't talk like that. Stay foot on the board. Lean in. Yep. Yes! Yeah, motherfucker! Oh, yeah, brother!
Thank you.
see you. Thank you, bro.
Jason, good job.
That was amazing.
It was just being on a trampoline, brother. Yeah. That was cool.
Man, I wish I had his
You
pro
can
model right
claim
now.
that one. You can claim that one. That was all him.
Thanks, guys.
That was good. He's good.
Yeah. Just me and my two dads. Who wants to adopt me?